So, welcome everyone. Welcome into this week's Fire Signs live readings for the week of August 14th through August 20th of 2022. So we are going to be looking at Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I do want to talk about the astrology a little bit, and we do have a few announcements. So if you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to check for timestamps in the description box. You'll just want to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can click Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Hi, Diana. Perfect. All right. So let's do a little astrology video while I tell you guys what's going on. It's been a little intense, right? Oh, Amber, I'm so glad you're here. Diana, too. Yes, guys. So our OG tribe members, right, are definitely feeling this intense portal. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like this is the most powerful Lionsgate portal I have ever experienced. All right, so let's get to it really quickly. And thank you guys for coming in for that premiere too. I did post the Twin Flame Energy Update for August. So if you didn't see that, go make sure to check it out on the channel. All right, so let's jump into the astrology. All right, so we're looking at August 14th through the 20th, and I'm going to talk about a few things that I've noticed that other tarot readers are talking about. Hi, Tracy. And so I kind of went through what everybody else was talking about with the Lionsgate portal. But see, we're looking at the week of August 14th through the 20th. Don't forget, guys, the A8 Live will be tomorrow. I'm actually going to be posting that right after the live stream. And we will be announcing that mystery box winner, but we'll talk more about that later. This is going to be for the week after the Lionsgate portal, kind of like what happens now type of energy, right? So I know you guys have heard about the Grand Trine or the Grand Cross that has Mars, Uranus in the North Node. Have you guys heard about this? It's very much giving us like very hard or difficult choices. Some people are feeling actual pain with this Grand Trine. But here's the thing that's happening. It is a really important astrological event that's happening. It won't happen again in your lifetime. And the only reason that I didn't mention it earlier is because, well, guys, you know how I am. It's a difficult one. And yeah, like I feel like the Lionsgate was difficult enough. Notice, guys, we also didn't talk about the full moon. Guys, the full moon is on the 11th. I feel like the Lionsgate just overrode everything, which it normally does, and that's normal. But make sure that you're doing your full moon rituals on the 11th. But the 14th through the 20th, this Grand Trine is actually still happening. It started about a week ago, and it's going to continue. And again, it's Mars. So Mars is that divine masculine energy, and Uranus, of course, is like the it's kind of like where you have to get your stuff together planet. And the North Node is your destiny, your fate, your purpose, right? So yeah, you're going to come across some hard choices because this Grand Trine is at the same time that the full moon is, at the same time that the Lionsgate is. You see what I'm saying? So there is just a lot going on. So if you guys have been feeling that really intense energy, that is why. Another reason that I didn't really mention the Grand Trine too much, if you're on the twin journey, this is a time that some people are talking about walkouts and walk-ins. I'm really not going to go into that. I really don't know a lot about it, and I don't feel like it pertains to my own journey to really discuss it too much. But if you guys want to know about walk-ins or walkouts, let me know in the comments, and we can definitely maybe like make a video about it or something like that. Okay, full moon. So the full moon that's coming in on the 11th, again, is kind of with the trine of the Grand Trine of Mars and Uranus and the North Node. So what's happening is final decisions are going to be non-negotiable. And I just want to say really quickly, fixed signs are most likely feeling this energy the most. So fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, so here's the good news, guys. Ready? By the end of the week, on August 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. So again, if you're on the twin journey, that is very specific for you, and it's going to be actually very helpful on your journey, because it's going to bring some ease to the intensity that we've been feeling. Calm energy is going to arrive at this time, and I just want you to know it's because you have made some sort of final decision. All right, the last thing I want to talk about is Mars, because Mars is really up there fighting it out for us in the middle of all of this stuff that's going on. Again, Mars is Aries, right? I'm Aries all in my chart, and Mars is my ruling planet. Mars can be sometimes seen as the angry planet or the mean planet, but it's also the fighter, right? I don't want to say it's the warrior, because then we have Chiron, and that's a whole other show, but it's not the only warrior. You see what I'm saying? Mars, divine masculine energy, has really been up there fighting it out for the twins and those that are on that twin journey. And when Mars moves into Gemini, you're going to actually feel like you have extra power. You're going to feel extra strength, and it's going to give you more perseverance to do something that you've needed to do, but you weren't able to do because of emotional attachments. This particular, all the astrological events that's happening right now, Mars, that's what its purpose is to allow you to break free from something that's been holding you down, that you feel like you're bound to, or you have some sort of loyalty to, or something like that. So guys, just understand Mars is up there really doing the things for the twins. And I want you to know that Mars will remain in Gemini until March of 2023. So keep those things in mind: extra power, extra strength, and extra perseverance. And I don't want to make it easy or like lie about it or like, you know, sugarcoat. There's going to be a reason, guys, that Mars is having to give you that extra strength and extra power and perseverance. So all I'm going to say for now is just make sure that you're working with the energy instead of against the energy. All right, so let's get to the fun stuff. All right, the fun stuff is the giveaway, guys. This is the last day, literally the last day that you can be entered into the PLR mystery box giveaway. So all you have to do is go to my Facebook page, and we have been monetized on Facebook. So you'll want to go to my page and you can subscribe there. It is a $4.99 fee. There are members only perks, and you're entered into the mystery box giveaway. And remember, guys, we're going to be doing the drawing for the mystery box giveaway tomorrow night live. So we're going to have earth signs tomorrow, just like normal, at 6 p.m. And then at 8 p.m. Central Time, we're going to do the A8 portal. I just figured it was perfect time, 8 p.m. I am going to be doing collective and free readings, guys. We will be using the Lionsgate portal spread that I offer in my Etsy shop. So make sure to come over and check that out. Other good news is we were also monetized on our website. So purplelunarose.com is actually a thing now. It sounds so professional, doesn't it? So guys, make sure to go check that out. That's more of like, I do post all our YouTube videos on there, but that's a little bit more of like my blog and like my personal journey. So if you're interested in that, go make sure to check out our newly monetized website. All right, I think that is all the announcements. Let me get my timesheet going. Oh, yes, you're right, Diana. I should totally talk about it. So Diana pointed out to me. So my sister was in here, and I was showing her the giveaway box and like all the stuff that's in the giveaway box and like why I put it in there or like where it came from. I actually have my first piece of amethyst in here, my first crystalline wand. So like I do have like a little story to all the stuff that's in here. And it was, Diana was like, gave me the best idea. She said I should write a little note. I'm going to put it inside the box. It's going to give you a little bit of the history. So when you go through and see all the different things, you'll know where they came from or like what I used them for and that type of thing. So thank you, Diana. Great idea. All right. Let's go ahead and jump in. I'm kind of just waiting for the sun to like move a certain a certain way. All right. So I did kind of change the cards up a little bit. We are going to use the Sacred Traveler for your energy of the week or what you're experiencing this week. We're going to ask your higher self, you know, what's going on this week. And then we're going to use the Energy Oracle. I've just become really fond of the Energy Oracle. I just used it, of course. I use it every month for the Twin Flame Energy Update. And it just worked really, really well this month. So we're going to stick with those and use those for our main spread. And then, of course, we will clarify with some Rider Waite. Hi, Lulu. All right. So let's timestamp Aries. Aries is always the guinea pig. It really tells me like how the readings are going to go. All right, so let's timestamp Aries at 10:50 for Aries. So Aries, this is going to be for the week of August 14th through August 20th. So I know right now as we're streaming this, we're very strongly in that Lionsgate portal. We talked about the full moon that we totally didn't even talk about this week because the Lionsgate portal was so strong. And then, of course, we also talked about Mars being our defender in the universe at this time. So I do recommend watching that portion of the video. But we're going to jump right in and ask your higher self, what is the energy for Aries? What is the energy for Aries? August 14th through August 20th. Muse Tarot. Nice. You're going to have to show me, Amber. All right. August 14th through August 20th. Ooh, I love it. Aries, infinite abundance comes out. Abundance is pouring into your life. And it's really, it's like people are picking apples. And for some reason, this is going to be really specific for an Aries out there. I just got the picture when I seen the apples in the blanket. I got the picture in my mind of people. Remember back in the day when they would stomp on the wine? You know what I'm talking about? Like when they would make wine. And they would stomp on it, you know, barefooted. I don't know why. And like, what's the lady? There's a lady, I actually see it in my mind right now. It's a TV show, a redheaded, I Love Lucy. I Love Lucy. There's a show where she's stomping on the wine. So I don't know who that's for. But infinite abundance is pouring into your life. I'm kind of getting the energy that like good things are happening. And if you're like me, which, you know, I'm an Aries everywhere, it's really funny. I've either been stomping my feet out of excitement this week, or I've been stomping my feet out of frustration. So, you know, it could really go either way. But we'll pull some more cards and see what's going on for Aries. On the bottom, fellow travelers, support is all around you. I love it. All right. Yes, it did too. Me too, Diana. That's totally what I was thinking. I don't know why. All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle. What could possibly be the challenge or obstacle, Aries? Look at that. The goddess of the moon. I knew there was a reason that I pulled that box up today. So goddess of the moon is all about your intuition. So Aries, most likely you either feel something is coming. I know I do. Everybody's always talking about like how slow our channel's been growing. I definitely have this feeling that I feel like I just made a pretty massive shift in my twin journey. I feel like we're going to feel that, like it's going to make the waves and we're going to feel it actually come through on the channel. So yeah, I definitely feel like there's something about intuition here. Trust your intuition always, Aries. I think many times we struggle to believe in ourselves. If you have Aries in a prominent placement like Sun, Moon, Rising, especially Mars, Venus, trust your intuition, because it's just super, super important that you understand that your higher self is constantly trying to communicate with you and constantly trying to help you. And I definitely get like there could be some Aries out here that just has this feeling like, I just don't believe it. And when you have that feeling of I just don't believe it, you could definitely manifest just that, right? So be really cautious of your words. This is definitely like the week after the Lionsgate. You're definitely being impacted by all the change that's happened. And so as you're moving through this week, it's more of like, how are you going to adjust to the changes that have already happened, Aries? So you want to be positive and say positive things so that as you're adjusting to the already intense change, it's not as difficult, right? All right, let's look at lesson learned that can help you with this challenge or obstacle. So we have victory in reverse. I'm definitely getting, like you already know, negative thinking can stop you. So infinite abundance, which of course would be a victory, right? I feel like it's possible that there's something about like trust or intuition that definitely could be holding you up, or like I'm definitely seeing like a block, an obstacle in the road. Like here's Aries, here's the goal, and there's like something pretty big here in the way. But here's the thing, Aries. And don't shoot the messenger again. I have Aries all in my chart. I say it all the time. But we are like our worst enemy, right? Like there's probably no obstacle. It's probably Aries and like the negative thinking. That's the obstacle. Hi, Miss L. All right, let's look at the outcome. What's the outcome for Aries? So we have yin yang, and it's also coming out in reverse. That's super interesting because remember I just said that I just made a massive shift in my own twin journey. So it's kind of interesting to me that the twin flame card is coming out in reverse. We will clarify to see what all that is. All tied up is on the bottom, Aries. I do feel like this is fixing to be a very busy time for you. All right, let's clarify a little, Aries, because I want to know too. What? All right, so for the goddess of the moon, the Ten of Swords flipped on its own. And the Ten of Swords is a completion. Something is over. And the Five of Pentacles. The feeling of being abandoned, the feeling of being rejected. I feel like that's what's coming to an end. That's what's over. Let's look at that victory card. Victory in reverse. This is lesson learned that can help you with the challenge or obstacle. So we have the Magician, manifestation, as above, so below. But here's the thing, it's also as within, so without. And so I'm definitely getting the energy here, Aries, that we're going to be really cautious with our thoughts. And we also have the Ace of Cups. Absolutely. Also, it could be possible that we need to be cautious with our emotions. All right, I could say too, Ace of Cups can definitely be like an overflow of intuition. Absolutely. All right, let's look at yin yang. Yin yang in reverse. It's number 22. It's definitely got my attention. So let's see why the energy changes quickly. There we go. So the Eight of Wands comes out, and it's telling me that something has been stuck. Something has been stuck. And Aries is finally courageous enough to deliver the message, and it brings sudden changes. Remember, Eight of Wands is quick information coming in, or sudden changes. Knight of Wands is that quick information coming in. Aries, this is definitely you telling someone what action either you're going to take or what action you feel they need to take. But it definitely like changes things suddenly. Things definitely open up. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming out bottom of the deck, which is again that energy that things start moving. And I am kind of getting that. I feel that again in my own journey. I feel like I've made the shift and things are definitely already starting to pick up. All right. So we're going to use the Power of Love activation cards. Thank you, Miss Al. Miss L gifted me these beautiful cards, and I like to use them for guidance. So we're going to use them for guidance from Spirit. I think Aries has made a big decision, and you could be questioning yourself throughout the week, Aries. Just understand that the decision is already made and the choice is already here, so run with it. All right, let's see. Look at that. Action. Run with it, Aries. Run. All right. It says you have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love and peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And remember, I said towards the end of the week, Aries, when Mars really steps into Gemini and starts fighting for us, especially if you're on the twin journey, it does bring a sense of calmness and a sense of peace. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Hi, Jenna. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Aries, you are emotional and you are very much in your thoughts. You've made a big decision, but this decision is not only bringing fellow supporters, but it's bringing in some sort of abundance. Prosperity lies ahead. I love it. New moon in Taurus. Nothing will come of the situation. This is the void of course moon, and it's going to fall on that victory in reverse. So definitely be cautious of the over worrying, overthinking. You've done your job, Aries. You've done what you're supposed to do, and you are exactly where you're supposed to be. You're already seeing the change and the things starting to come in. So just try to stay positive as you move through the energy. And look at that. Communication is key, and it's the new moon and Gemini. And there is that twin energy. All right, Aries, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly, and then we will jump to Leo. I feel like I missed something. Miss Al, is everything okay? I love how everyone supports and encourages each other. You guys are amazing. All right, so just cleaning up from Aries. We have Leo and Sagittarius next. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, Miss Al. All right, so almost ready for Leo. Let me grab a drink really quickly. All right, guys, let's timestamp Leo 2335. So, Leo, this is going to be for the week of August 14th through August 20th of 2022. At the beginning of the video, we do talk about all the different astrological events that are happening. Of course, the Lionsgate portal has overtaken all the astrology just because it is so strong. But I do recommend watching that part of the video because I do mention a few other astrological events that could definitely be impacting you also. All right, so Leo, we're going to use the Sacred Traveler, and we're asking your higher self, what's going to be happening with Leo August 14th through August 20th? What is the energy for Leo? What will Leo be working with? So this is the week after the Lionsgate portal, Leo, the week after. So what did you manifest? What came in for you, Leo? So we have vast vistas coming out. Expand your horizons. So I am getting the energy that Leo is coming out of the shell, out of the box. Look at that, infinite abundance. There's those cherries again. They're actually apples, but I swear it's like the cherry The cherry stomping, I keep seeing it. But expand your horizons, Leo, just says like think out of the box. I feel like you had some notion that something had to be a certain way, and you're fixing to find that there was actually a whole other route to get to where you wanted to go. All right, so let's pull, hi Sandra. Let's pull some energy oracle. And let's do the main spread for Leo. What is the challenge or obstacle for Leo with coming out of that box? Coming out of your shell. Look at that. Interesting. I'm taking both of them. Let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned for Leo. Ooh. And let's look at the outcome. Are you guys noticing these cards? The week after the Lionsgate portal is going to be just as intense as the week of, right? Because it's the week like that all the changes happen, and you're kind of standing there with all the change in front of you going, okay, what do we do now? All right, let's look at what is the outcome. What is the outcome for Leo? Oh, I love it. Oh, Leo, there's still a chance. All right, so rest and rejuvenation is on the bottom, Leo, and it's in reverse. So I'm definitely getting the energy of a get up. You've meditated long enough. You need to take some sort of action. All right, so Angel of Love wanted to come out. It is in reverse with the anxiety card, and that was the challenge or obstacle for Leo. So right away, I'm getting that there's clearly an issue in a relationship here, and you're having to think outside of the box. Like you're having to come up with another solution. I feel like you definitely come up with a solution, Leo. But lesson learned, the temple path came out in reverse. So I just want to say, upside right, the card says that you understand that you are on the path that your soul chose for this particular lifetime. So Leo, if it's coming out in reverse, you're thinking that you're in the wrong place, or you're thinking you're in the wrong box, but you're clearly thinking that you're lost or you've strayed off the path. And Leo, that's not possible. So I feel like this is a lesson learned. Like you've already realized that everything has purpose, everything has meaning. If there's a mistake, if there's a delay, it's your mistake to make. It's your delay to cause because you needed to learn something else before you proceeded down your path, right? So I feel like there's definitely some issue in a relationship here. Anxiety does talk about the storm right outside her window. And it says that she's really nervous, but she doesn't know if that storm is coming or going. So that's interesting to me too. But Leo, I just want to say it's not possible to be in the wrong place. It's not possible to be on the wrong path. You see what I'm saying? Whatever your soul chose for this lifetime is what you're doing right now. Door to Romance comes out as the outcome. So it tells me whatever the situation is here. It's possible, one, that you're overthinking, Leo. That was coming out for Aries too. And I kind of get that with the temple path in reverse, because again, it's impossible for the card to be reversed. You know what I'm saying? Like it's impossible for you to not be on your path. So a Door to Romance coming out as the outcome kind of tells me that it's very possible, one, you're overthinking a situation, or two, you take some sort of action. You think outside the box. You come up with some creative way to bring this door to romance, or like this opportunity for romance. All right, let's pull some Rider-Waite. And let's see, what is this anxiety about in this love relationship? What is the anxiety about? Again, two cards, the Moon and the Knight of Swords. A fear of a breakup, clearly. The Moon is also illusions, Leo. So there's something that's causing you fear, but you're not seeing it clearly. That could be the out of the box too. Like maybe you need to see something from a different perspective. Knight of Swords comes out, and Knight of Swords is that card that I say is like my clue card for a breakup. But it says that you're like someone is courageous enough to deliver a message about freedom, about clarity, about liberty. You see what I'm saying? So it's definitely could just be a conversation where something needs to be cleared up, Leo. Like maybe you haven't been dealing with something. Maybe you kind of been hiding in the box, Leo, and you haven't really been dealing with a situation. And it's like now things are spoken, action is taken, and you have to fix it is kind of what I'm getting here. All right, let's look at 12. And so I just want to say the 2s and 3s are definitely sticking out, Leo. It's very possible you've been seeing 222, 333, or even like a combination 232, something like that. All right, let's look at that temple path in reverse. Lesson learned. Exactly. You already know, Leo. You already know that you have this Empress energy. You already know that you're connected to spirit. You already know that your soul is where it's supposed to be. And then we have the 5 of Wands. So the 5 of Wands, I understand, is about challenges. But remember, guys, I always say it's training. They're not swords. They're not killing each other. They're practicing. They're training. They're learning something. It's like you've already been through here. And now you need to into that powerful Empress energy. Like, stop telling yourself, Leo, that you're not doing something right. Because whatever is happening, whatever you're learning, it's a lesson that you were meant to learn in this lifetime. Let's look at door to romance. Door to romance as the outcome. So we have the 9 of Wands coming out. And again, that's that card that says, look at it from a different perspective. Step away from something and try to look at it from a different angle. And we have the 7 of Cups coming out too. So that's interesting. 7 of Cups tells me that you have a choice to make. We do have the Hierophant and the Tower coming out next. So there definitely could be some shakeup in a marriage, some sort of official relationship, something like that. But I just want you to know, Leo, that it says, 1, look at it from a different perspective. You're ready for whatever is happening. You've trained for it, and you do have options. All right, Leo, let's pull from the Power of Love activation. Thank you. It has quickly become my favorite picture. All right. So, guidance from Spirit, Leo, on this situation. Gratitude comes out. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. Guys, when you're going through something difficult, it's not that you're on the wrong path, Leo. It's that you're learning a lesson that your soul chose for this lifetime. Integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every situation. I do feel like you are manifesting love. I feel like you thought you had no choices, Leo, and that is not the case. And acceptance. You are ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. All right, Leo, let's pull some numerology oracles to help with thoughts and emotions. I just seen a new star is coming, the new moon. And I do feel like, Leo, there's definitely some sort of new beginning. It's very possible that you've manifested this particular new beginning with that Lionsgate portal. A personal issue reaches resolution. It's the full moon in Cancer. There it is. A new start is coming. I've seen that. And it's the new moon. And then we have it show the world the real you, and it's the full moon in Aquarius. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope this reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And guys, I'm just going to clean up really quickly, and we have Sagittarius next. My very psychic Sagittarius friends. Excuse me. I still have the picture with the butterflies where it says she remembered who she was in the game. It changed, but I pulled it up above the rose, so it's more something I can look at when I sit down to go to work. Because I wasn't, like, nobody was able to read it, and it kind of stinks. Like, I need to find one that's a little bit bigger, or maybe like take it and have it blown up. But that is definitely, if you are on the twin journey and you're following my channel and my readings, like, you're able to relate to them and you're able to see how it fits into your own life, then you're also very much on this twin journey. And there's definitely been a massive shift with this Lionsgate portal. I've just seen that 4 of Wands. Aw, honey, you're not supposed to tell people. Sit here for 30 minutes trying to make sure everything's in the right spot. I swear I'll just move it like 5, 6, 7 times before we hit the start button. But it's different now because now we have sunlight to work with, and that's a whole different ballgame. But I don't want to complain because I'm so not missing that dark dungeon that I was in. I don't want to say it was a dungeon. I painted it purple, so it wasn't really a dungeon. I mean, at least it was a pretty color. But I definitely didn't have like no sunlight or windows. Hi, Miss Tina. Yeah, so I'm definitely enjoying the sunlight, but it is different to have to like adjust. But it's like we get the perfect time because we see a little sunlight when we start, and then we actually start the reading. So yeah, the sunlight seems like it moves when we get ready to start the reading. All right, so Miss Tina came in for Sagittarius. Let's see what this is about. All right, let's timestamp. Let's do a 3626 for Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, this is going to be for the week of August 14th through the 20th of 2022. I did talk about the astrology. We do have a lot going on. I did kind of pick on Mars a little bit because I want to show you just how powerful that planet is and what it's doing right now for those of you on the twin journey. So yes, guys, make sure to check that part of the video out also. But we're going to use the Sacred Traveler. And Sagittarius, we're going to ask your higher self, what is the energy? And remember, we're looking at the week of after the Lionsgate portal. So I know that right now we're in the Lionsgate portal. It's a very intense energy. Tomorrow is the actual 8/8 peak date. But remember, we're looking for the week of August 14th. So this energy is going to be the energy of what happens after you manifested with the Lionsgate portal. And what happens is with the Lionsgate portal is change, right? So it's kind of like the change is going to happen. And this is going to be the week that you're kind of looking at the change that's come in and kind of deciding what you're going to do with it. All right, Sagittarius. Ooh, we have fogged in. Go slow and take time. And view from above, get the big picture is here, Sagittarius. So that's going to be super important. And while I was shuffling, I did kind of get that energy that the change is here. It's come. When you're looking at your week on August 14th, you're going to be looking at something, Sagittarius, that has already changed. And now you're trying to decide, what do you do with that energy? How do you work with that energy? How do you move forward now that this change has happened? And so Spirit is definitely saying, go slow and take time. There's something about a bigger picture, something that you need to see like the grand scheme of things. All right, Sagittarius, let's pull. It is a little heavy. Miss Allison, heavy. I don't know if that's what she's talking about, but yeah, Sagittarius. I would say Aries was emotional. They're having Aries having some self-doubt, and Leo, Leo kind of conquering. Leo is definitely conquering because it's Leo season. It's the Lion's Gate. So yeah, Leo is definitely on top with the fire signs. Sagittarius, it does feel heavy. It feels fogged in, right? Like the foggy clouds are kind of like pushing down. So there is definitely some massive change here. Go slow, take your time. All right, let's see. What is the challenge or obstacle? The challenge or obstacle for Sagittarius. So we have cornucopia, and it's coming out in reverse. Cornucopia is that card that says your dreams are being granted, fulfilled. Your wishes are coming true. And it's also number 11. So Sagittarius, this could have something to do with your twin journey. Let's look at lesson learned. Lesson learned, we have a man holding a coin. And outcome, look at that. Angel of strength comes down. All right, so there is definitely something happening with Sagittarius here. Most likely you were trying to manifest something of worth, of value, and for some reason, Spirit is asking you to learn. You're going to learn worth in a different way. I feel like this is trying to tell me that you've already learned it, but I kind of feel like Sagittarius, you didn't. It's so interesting, Diana, because we were talking. We were talking when we did the twin flame energy update, and a lot of times, right now collectively in our journey, divine masculine energy is finding themselves having to break free from some sort of 9 to 5, from some sort of reliable, paycheck every week, and they're going into an entrepreneurship, which is actually going to bring immense abundance, in the future. It's not like you're going to start a business and then like money is just going to rain out of the sky. I'm not saying that, because it does happen for some people, guys, definitely. But for the most part, it takes time, right? And things take time. And so I'm kind of getting the energy here. Know your value and know your worth, but it's like I also feel like that something is going to take time here. Angel of Strength is here because it definitely feels like you're needing some sort of, oh yes, that's so funny. Tomorrow was Earth signs. Tomorrow's Earth signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, I called it Don't Quit Now. And in Sagittarius, I'm getting that feeling. I'm getting like, don't quit because something doesn't come in the way you thought it should or the way you want it to, because you were most likely trying to manifest something that wasn't for your greater good. And so now what's actually going to happen, like the actual change, you might freak out. Don't do that. Whatever is coming in is definitely going to give you abundance in the future. It's going to build. It's going to grow. And like I said, for some of you, it might just come instantly, but for most of you, you're going to have to work at it. And I feel like that's why Angel of Strength is here. For the Earth signs, I called it evoking courage, because that's definitely what those lions do. You know, those lions that you see on both sides of the portal and that are guarding the Lionsgate portal, that's what they're there. That's what they're doing. They're evoking courage. So Sagittarius, I definitely get the issue that you're going to have courage here for some situation. Let's pull some Rider Waite. All right, let's look at cornucopia. Cornucopia. Why is cornucopia in reverse? Taking it. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So cornucopia in reverse, we have the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords. So you're definitely having to fight to protect yourself. You're having to speak truth to someone that could be lying about you. I don't know where that came from. And you could be having to take yourself to calmer waters. Most likely you're being guided to go somewhere where things are calmer and not as chaotic. I'm definitely getting a sense of chaos with the Queen of Swords. And then over here for Man Holding a Coin, which is your lesson learned, Sagittarius, which is about your worth or your value, you have the Empress. So the Empress is that energy of abundance, but it's the energy of having everything you need. I do feel like you could take, okay, let's say we're talking about someone who is, okay, here's Rosa. Let's just use me for an example. Here's Rosa, and she's working at Lowe's, and she finally, turns 39, 38 years old. When did I get that job? I don't even remember now. 40 years old. And she gets the job at Lowe's, and it's got all the medical benefits and the insurance for the family and all that type of stuff. And I swear to you, it was like my first adult job, right? And it's like the goal. It's what everybody's trying to get to. You're trying to get to a job where you're going to be treated, good, well, and you're going to be paid well. And that's the whole plan, right? So then Rosa gets there, and then Spirit says, no, we're going to do this instead. Okay, I just want you guys to know, like, at no point am I ever saying, like, go quit your job and go start your own business and do it all tomorrow. I had to get myself to a place where I could quit my job. I had to definitely rely and have faith that Spirit was going to have my back, and whatever I lost, Spirit was going to replace. Remember that Five of Cups is that card that says, look up. Yes. Is it grieving? Does it tell me that you're going to lose something? Could it be of a monetary value? If you really love money, yeah, because cups are emotions, feelings. But this could be like maybe you move away from your work friend and you no longer get to work together. That's a loss, but you're doing it because you're looking up. You're going across that bridge towards your abundant future. So I feel like this is a lesson learned. You already know this. So then outcome, we have the Nine of Swords, and I love it, the High Priestess. So I definitely get this energy that, one, you're surrounded by angels. You're definitely probably being guided by angels, which means like you're seeing signs. Amber was talking about the red cardinals earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like you're seeing things like this. And the Nine of Swords is the card that talks about like having stress, having anxiety. Some of you may not even be sleeping. I know me and Diana were talking about the 3 o'clock. I think she was saying she woke up twice last night. You know what I'm saying? Like we're being awakened. It's definitely like worry, stress, anxiety, something like that. But the High Priestess is here. And the High Priestess is here telling me that you're learning something. You're going through something that's very powerful, and it's the bridging energy, guys. So remember, if you're on the twin journey, the High Priestess is the bridging energy. That means divine masculine and divine feminine is dealing with this, and it's coming on top of the Angel of Strength card. So I definitely feel like if you're on the journey, you and your counterpart are definitely being protected right now, but you're also mastering something. You're also learning something that's spiritual. I'm definitely getting like the veil is being moved, right? Or the veil is becoming thinner or something like that. All right, let's pull some guidance from Power of Love. Oh, and let's not forget that Ace of Pentacles. Look at that Ace of Pentacles there. You're going to do it, Sagittarius. May it take a little bit longer than you expect? Yes, absolutely. With the new beginning, that new abundant future, it definitely comes in. All right. My honey says, hard to sit still. I understand. I understand. All right, guys. Guidance for Sagittarius with this situation. Joy. You delight in the love of life, and you bring spirit of fun to all that you do. Interesting, because it's on that card saying, go somewhere calmer. You have integrity coming out, which also came out for Leo, so that's interesting. If you have Leo in a major aspect, I definitely would check that out. It says you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every situation. And I'm kind of getting that for some of you, this could be about moving away from someone or moving like apart from someone. I'm definitely getting like a coworker, someone you're really good friends with, something like that. That's where the change is going to come in. And I feel like the integrity, like you manifest love with every action, is trying to tell you that you're going to carry that energy with you. And there could even be like newer people. So that's interesting too. Individuality. You leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Definitely. I feel like whatever change you decide to do here, wherever spirit leads you, I feel like no one's going to forget you, Sagittarius. All right, so detachment is on the bottom. It says you're releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. All right, Sagittarius, let's do the Moonology Oracle to close it out. And these are going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Sagittarius, I do sense the Five of Cups. The grieving is definitely giving me a feeling of loss. A change has come, something comes in, and it's not that there's not new exciting things coming, but it's like Sagittarius, like you're gonna have to grieve what's going away before you move into that new beginning. So the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's the full moon in Capricorn. You and your loved ones are safe. It's the new moon in Cancer. And this is really interesting because the Moonology Oracles, guys, I'm sure you remember if you've been watching me from the beginning, was one of my very first cards that I started using at the end of the readings. And I loved it so much that we just continued to do it. And I change these cards up all the time, guys, but I always end it with the Moonology Oracle. And it's just really important to me because it's really interesting that when I was going through my journey, when I was going through that particular part where I had to leave that safe and secure and responsible job to move on to follow my purpose, knowing that I was probably going to go without, and guys, we did. We struggled. That whole first year was definitely a struggle. The second year has definitely picked up and it's getting a lot better. And of course, the third year will be better and the fourth year will be better, right? And as long as we continue to do it, it will continue to grow. You and your loved ones are safe was one of the cards that I used to get all the time. And I think the reason that I got it was because I was scared. I was scared to leave that monetary value. I had to literally give all my faith in everything to spirit. I mean, talk about surrendering, because I had to know that we wouldn't go without something. And guess what, guys? We didn't go without anything. All right, let's do one more. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's the full moon in Pisces. I love that. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Guys, don't do anything that is rash or, you know what I'm saying? I'm never going to get on here and tell you guys to do something that's not for your greater good. If you feel like you're being drawn to change careers, change jobs, follow your purpose, make a plan, make a strategy, get a pen and paper. What are pros and cons? Where do you need to be able to actually make that move? Kind of like Diana's doing. Diana's definitely looking at, you know, like, what do I need to make the steps? Like, where do I need to be, you know, financially, securely? Like, where do I need to be before I can make this step? And that's what you do, guys. That's how you do it. The reason that I'm at my sister's right now is because I needed help and I need to be able to do this right. Sure, I could take all this monetization money that's coming in, and it's not a lot, guys. We're starting out slowly, so it's a little bit and then a little bit and then a little bit, right? I could take that and I could go move somewhere that I wouldn't be able to afford. The money is not, you know, it's not the same every single month, right? We haven't gotten big enough that it is. I could stayed where I was at and we would have just spent it and stayed stuck spinning wheels, right? Or I could have taken the help that she offered me and I could come to this comfortable location and I could save my money so that I can one day come, hopefully not too long from now, be able to purchase my own piece of property and be able to put my own land, my own home on my own land. That's definitely the goal, guys. And that's definitely where we're headed and what we're going to do. But it's going to take time and you may need help, guys. So don't go out there thinking that if you're like me, Aries, that you can do it all on your own, guys. Reach out. And I mentioned that too. Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. That's your reading. But I mentioned that too in the energy update for August. Like, if you guys are having a hard time with this Lionsgate portal, which I know some of you are, just reach out to me. That's what I'm here for, guys. Like, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for you guys. If I hadn't listened to Spirit and done the things I was told to do, none of this would be here. And so the whole point is for me to help you. So when you're going through those times, like Miss L was saying earlier, she's going to call me on the duo. But yes, guys, just message me, email me. If you need a coupon in the Etsy shop, I offer them. Yes, whatever it is, just reach out. I know that the energy is super intense. Sagittarius, you got a, I feel like Sagittarius have the strongest reading out of all three, but it's definitely like the most intense. Right now, our energy is so intense because we're in that Lionsgate portal. This is the week after, which is going to be just as intense because you're looking at what happened with the Lionsgate portal. You see what I mean? Like Diana says, the Moonology outcome says it all. It did, didn't it? Oh, thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Miss L. All right, guys, let me know if anyone has a question, wants to get some guidance. Now is definitely the time. And I'm just going to clean up from Sagittarius really quickly. So we did Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So guys, remember, if you come in to watch the replay. I will put timestamps in right after the live stream. So did you guys watch the energy update? Yes, we do. She's got 777 and there's 7 watching. That's super cool. Miss L, absolutely, Miss L, absolutely. All right. Okay, Miss L, I'm going to stick with the energy oracle. And let's just see what Spirit wants to talk to Miss L about. Ooh, you have the yin yang card, and that is the twin flame card, Miss L. It's also number 22. So I'm sensing that there could be something with a partnership here. I'm also sensing like old energy is stagnant energy moving out and new energy moving in. We have a door to Spirit. 22 and 32, Miss Al. So the 2s and 3s definitely sticking out. Door to Spirit talks about how the veil is being, I sense that with Sagittarius, like the veil was getting thinner. And that's what door to Spirit means. Now that was what was it? What was it? The high priest, yes, the High Priestess card. But I was actually seeing this door to Spirit card when I was looking at that. And I said that I felt the veil was being thin because that's exactly what door to Spirit means. It's very possible that like the veil is becoming thinner because you're trying to get a message to Spirit or because Spirit is trying to get a message to you. So Miss L, what I'm kind of getting here is it's very possible that your twin is trying to get a message to you. Look at that. The thinking man comes out. So 22, 32, and then 46. 2 and 2 is 4, 3 and 3 is 6. That's weird, right? All right, so the thinking man says that someone comes into your environment. Miss L, you have something of some value. And most likely you may or may not know. This could be like, this is so weird, Miss L. This is the first time this has happened to me. But I'm seeing like a vase or maybe like a pitcher. It's something that holds fluid, like water. Anyway, you may have something that is of value and you don't know that it's of value. And someone could be coming in, Miss L, and teaching you of something that you have. Again, that's of some sort of value. So Miss L, if you have like any kind of like pictures or bases or something, and it doesn't really actually even look all that old to me in my head. So I feel like if you do, I would definitely like have them checked out to see, like, you know, just in case, you know, I could just be going crazy and seeing things, but that's so weird. That's never ever happened. Anyway, yin yang, I definitely get like twin sending you a message that you have something of some value, but you just don't know what it is yet. And look at that. Attachment comes out on the bottom and the journey card, Miss L. Notice on attachment, she's taking that mask off. So the card does say attachment. Look at that, financial security, Miss L. It was in reverse. I seen it. You see it in reverse. I'm definitely getting that you have something. You have something of some value. All right, let's pull guidance. I want to look to see. She said, wow, yes, saved. Oh, good, good, good. I'm so glad. Hi, Stephanie. All right, let's pull a guidance from Power of Love for Miss L. The integrity card, again, it's the third time. It says you demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. All right, Miss L, I'm going to leave it right there. Hi, Jamie. Yes, guys, we are doing a free reading. So now is the time. Let me know if anyone has a question. Thank you, Miss Tina. Yeah, you'll have to tell me, Miss Al. I definitely seen something that was weird. That's the first time that's happened to me. Ah, thank you, Miss Al. Thank you. Absolutely, Stephanie. I'm so excited for you, Miss Al. I want to know what it is. All right, Stephanie, let's see what Spirit wants to say to Stephanie. So we're using the Energy Oracle. All right, so Stephanie, you got number 23 all tied up. And the indecision card, and I'm told we're going to pull one more. There it is. Ooh, look at that. So Magician in the Mirror is on the bottom, Stephanie. So if you're following me, if you followed me before, if you're drawn to me, most likely it could be because you're on some sort of spiritual journey where you have some sort of soul connection type of relationship. That's what we do here, right? All right, so all tied up kind of tells me that you or this person is either kind of like just working or staying really busy, so you don't have to deal with a certain situation. The situation is going to be the indecision. So indecision says that you come up to a fork in the road and you have to go left or right. I feel like it's possible that there's fear here because you can only see a little bit of this choice or a little bit of that choice. So it's like until you can see more, you're not ready to make a decision. I feel like walking away could be the decision. So you have 23, 8, and 27. Walking away is really specific in the Energy Oracle. It says that you finally go out into like the expansive, like out into the universe, like out into freedom, out into wherever you're wanting to go, right? But it says that you shut the gate. And you have this, when you shut the gate, you have no intention of coming back to this situation. And then you have Magician in the Mirror here. So I'm thinking that this is going to have something to do with that soul connection or that soul bond that I was talking about earlier. You're definitely trying to break free from it. I would say if this feels like it's like you're able to relate to what I'm saying, work with the energy, not against the energy. I'm definitely seeing like fire and water. So like you could be a fire sign, that could be a water sign, or it could be the other way around. But both of you definitely having like strong manifestation powers, and 53, which adds to 8. So we're at the 8-8 portal tomorrow. Definitely something very massive going on here. All right, I'm going to pull you a guidance card really quickly from the Power of Love. And this is going to be what Spirit thinks you should do with this situation. Satisfaction. You let the energy of love guide you to self-approval so that others no longer define who you are. Wow. All right, I hope that was helpful. Diana, absolutely. Powerful energy, Stephanie, powerful. Thank you. All right, Diana, let's pull from the Energy Oracle again, just like we have been, and let's see what Spirit wants to talk to Diana about. Look at that, yin yang came out, and it's upside right. Number 22, just like Miss L, I'm definitely getting strong twin flame journey. Something could be becoming unstuck. Ooh, door to personal healing and happiness, and it's coming out in reverse. Something's blocking you from being able. Oh, look at that, Diana. All right, so yin yang is going to be the twin. There definitely could be, I'm getting like the twins could be sending, your counterpart could be trying to send messages. That's kind of what I got from Miss L. And I'm kind of getting that again for you, Diana. Door to personal healing and happiness says all you have to do is go through that threshold. But a lot of times we don't know what's out there, so we have a lot of fear, right? You have 22 and 34. And then 23, all tied up. Again, same thing. You are overworking yourself in some way. It doesn't have to be like your physical work, but it could be. Like you're overdoing something in some way so that you don't have to think about what you actually should be doing. And what you actually should be doing is mending or healing that broken heart. Let's see if there's anything else for Diana. I feel like there's still one more in here. That blossoming abundance, number 3. So I do get the energy that something new is going to come in. But again, with Sagittarius, remember the Sagittarius reading, Diana? It's going to start small. It's going to start small and it's going to grow, right? When I'm thinking like blossoming, I'm seeing like a little rosebud, you know what I'm saying? Like on the PLR, how it has the little rosebud, it shows it. Look, you can see it if you look in your top left corner. So yeah, I'm definitely kind of getting like this is some sort of new beginning. It is going to be abundant. It is going to be amazing, but it is going to start out slow. All right, let's pull Power of Love for Diana. Hi, Haley. All right, so Diana, are you ready? Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that was helpful. All right. Let's do, yes, exactly, Diana. Exactly. When you plant a seed, you have to let it grow. So true, Diana. It's like we always want to plant a seed and we expect it to come up overnight. And then we get frustrated when it doesn't. All right, Haley Ryan is looking for a reading. All right, Haley, here we go. Thank you, Diana. All right, Haley, we're using the energy oracle. So let's see, what does Spirit want to talk to Haley about? Ooh, it got slow. What? Okay. All right, so we're going to use the Heal Yourself reading card. So there's going to be a really direct message, Haley. Let's see what it is. Oh, you got number 22, have faith. So Haley, I feel like you're trying to do something, get something. We are in this Lionsgate portal, so most likely you're trying to manifest something, and it's most likely going to be something really big. And Spirit saying, have faith. Procrastination is going to be on the bottom. Haley, if you are like me, I love to procrastinate. I feel like I work best under pressure, but Spirit's trying to give you a sign of why something could be taking too long. Spirit's saying you're procrastinating. All right, so a lot of times, Haley, I just want to say when we procrastinate, we do it out of fear. But if you were drawn to come here and you were drawn to get this reading, I feel like Spirit's definitely trying to tell you to stop procrastinating. All right, let's pull a guidance really quickly for Haley. You have kindness. You are a humanitarian made of love, and you are able to share that energy with others. All right, Haley, I'm going to leave it there. I hope that was helpful. All right, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in. Don't forget, today is the last day. That's not true. Today and tomorrow for the mystery box giveaway. We will announce the winner tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time. All right, guys, don't forget that deck that teaches you how to read tarot is in that mystery box giveaway. So I definitely recommend it. all you have to do is go to my Facebook page and click that subscribe button. All right, guys. Also, Earth signs tomorrow. Earth signs evoking courage. Earth signs definitely seeing the change that came through with the Lionsgate portal, and also having that energy of needing to find inner courage to be able to move on and move forward with those changes. So I'm really excited to see what's going to come out for the Earth signs tomorrow. Don't forget, those will be at 6 p.m. So remember, 2 lives tomorrow, guys. At 6 p.m. our Earth signs, regular ones that we do, and then at 8 p.m. the AH Lionsgate portal for 2022. We are going to do free readings, and we're going to announce the mystery box giveaway winner. So yes, guys, please come and hang out with us, and I will see you all very soon. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.